Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to redefine what spirituality is to you. Number one, I want to differentiate the difference between spirituality and religions, or religiousness. It's like what I've come to realize, people, is that when I go on a spiritual journey and I dig more to identify what that means to me, is number one, I'm realizing that a lot of the ideas of what I thought was necessary to be close to God is different than the reality. You know what I'm saying? What I've come to learn and realize for myself is that I don't have to subscribe to any religious doctrines or way of being. At the end of the day, I'm realizing that, again, I'm mind, body, and spirit, and I spend a lot of time physically in this world without body, and it's like acknowledging your body, you realize that it's very imperfect. You know what I'm saying? Is that there's the challenges of this world that it experiences. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm realizing, people, that as human beings, we're going to experience all kind of emotions, anger, happiness, sadness, all those different things at different moments of times. And, what I've come to learn and realize, man, is that number one, I don't have to do what any religious doctrine tells me to do to be close to God, because I realize that the Spirit of God lives inside of me, and all I focus on doing is understanding spirituality more, because that's not to say that I don't, I definitely respect and appreciate any religion that definitely want to praise God. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. However, my point is that I don't have to be affiliated or go to a physical institution in order for me to have a personal relationship with the Spirit. Why? Because the Spirit is already living inside of you, people. And I want you to really acknowledge a couple of things I'll say to you. Is that at the end of the day, just because I'm very spiritual doesn't mean that I'm not also, my body again exists in this world, people. So therefore, just because I might be very nice and very, positive and inspiration, that doesn't mean that you can take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when that other side comes out, and I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to feel like because you're spiritual that you're gonna be a pushover and let people walk over you, because that ain't the case. Fact, And I'm sharing this with you, man, because, again, your idea of what you think God wants and the reality of what God wants for you in your life, most of the time, is different. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, He just wants a personal relationship of you just acknowledging and understanding that He lives inside of you, period. And when you accept that premise, then really you're doing what you're supposed to do. I'm just like any regular person, man. I get angry. I get, all those different emotions. And, I'm just saying is that part of being a spiritual being is that you acknowledge the good and bad about yourself, and just really not really just shying away and focusing just on the good. You have all sides of you, man. And you got to be able to embrace that. I call that the duality of life. Is allowing yourself to be what you need to be in those moments of time, and not holding any regrets or any kind of attachment to whatever that was in that moment of time. I know it's a message that's all over the place, people, but I really just want you to get this much, is the fact that I want you to feel perfectly okay being whatever you need to be in any moment of time, and realize that it's not a strike against you. I always share with you that the Spirit of God have been with you since day one, from you took your first breath till now. So again, always remember that you always have been forgiven for any sins or whatever you have done up until now, And all you could do, people, to pay it forward is really acknowledge that fact and know that you're forgiven, and choose to, do and create the new amazing future you want, which is to help and support and inspire and motivate others, and of course, elevate yourself. Take care of yourself. That's mainly the message today, people. It's kind of all over the place one, but really and truly what I'm trying to get at, man, is that I don't want you to believe that you cannot have a great relationship with the Spirit of God if you have sinned or you are sinning even now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to believe that you're doomed, man, because you're not, regardless of whatever your past is and even whatever your present circumstances right now. I just want you to realize that you can stop whatever it is that you're doing and you can change at any point, and you're still amazing and awesome in the sight of God. That's really more or less the message today, man, is that I want you to understand that your imperfectness is what makes you perfect to lead and help this world, because you can relate to people because you've been wherever they are, you know, to a degree. That's essentially the message, people. Nothing fancy today, man. I just want you to take that to heart and realize that you're a perfect, imperfect being. And that's a blessing to be that way. And just continue on this spiritual journey for yourself, man. And start thinking for yourself and making sense of things for yourself. And you choose what you're going to believe moving forward. Key word is you choose. Nobody force it on you. With that being said, people, my declaration over your life today is that, number one, you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life, people. I pray today that the Spirit of God, man, will guide you and allow you to be mentally free, man. I want to free as many people as possible from their mental prison, man, of just being stuck in certain ways of being. And I want you to be free. Allow yourself to soar to new heights, you know, as you explore what's possible, and just be choosing to believe that everything is possible for you, because everything is possible for those that choose to believe, people. Anyways, with that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.